Go back a little. So here's where this generation is. We have screens, we have phones, we have social media. Very few people do video games in this part of the country, of the world. Very few people. But you will notice, please come. You come. Since you are filming, let me let you come. You come. Come. Your phone with you. Okay, no, come. I'll give you a phone. Come. Not like that show. When you finish, you give me. You are my witnesses. All right. So let me just use it for an illustration. Let me hold it here. So two of us are friends. Come now. Two of us are friends. And we'll say, let's go out and hang out. Right? I don't know if you might have been seeing this happening. But I'm trying to explain the addiction of social media. So the two of us could have sat at home to talk. We now go somewhere to sit down. And then we are outside now having fun. And then instead of talking to each other, this is what we're doing. Press your phone. Kaya. Kaya wallahi. Kaya. Nigeria kenan. Now, here's the chat. The two of us are in one place. Instead of us to throw this in away and talk to each other, we are busy spending time with our phone that we can actually use when we go home. Right? I don't know how discussions happen here, but maybe a guy and a girl go out on a date, and instead of enjoying the date, they are busy pressing phone. Then you notice they are doing like this. Instead of us to talk, then we'll put it on Instagram or put it on status. And then we're waiting for people to comment instead of having the time to have a discussion and know ourselves. To the point where, jokingly, somebody said a woman was on her phone, right? And the phone rang. She did not know. She carried pressing iron and pressed on her ear. That's the level of the addiction, right? Thank you very much. So, yeah, Kuriko. So, it is a thing. Now, let me tell you why it is even dangerous. How many of you been to the bank? Or let's say last week before you came for camp. How many of you have been to the bank? You went to the bank? How many of you transfer money on your phone? Aha. How many of you check the weather on your phone? So you're able to tell that Zairwa Gobe, Kai, tomorrow, like I came from Jos today. Today is what? Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, it was raining throughout. But from my phone in my room, I could tell that today was going to be sunny. And see the sun. Is this sunny in Jos? I came from Jos. Right? With the help of our mobile device or our phones, we get news. How many of you watch TV to listen to news? Are you sure? How many of you read newspapers? This generation, I don't think people know newspapers. You don't know it. In my primary school days, right? In my primary school those days, you have to read the news and come to us in the morning and discuss the news every Tuesday. So you read newspaper on Monday, discuss it on assembly. But it doesn't happen anymore. Most of the news we have is from social media. Anka Shawani. Ana Fada. Wuri Kasa. Kunja Bundia Farua, Lagos. You are here. But you know what's happening in Lagos? How many of you know about the war happening in Ukraine? How did you know? Did you go there? How did you know? The internet and social media. So it's a good tool. It's very good. You can use it to educate yourself. I challenge you today, right? I want you to make up your mind and say that when I use the internet, I'm going to use it to develop myself. There are people who do not go to school, but they learned on the internet. Do you understand? There are people who own restaurants, but didn't go to catering school. They learned it on the internet. There are people who learn how to bake who did not to school, but they learned it on the internet. There are people who learn how to make clothes. They didn't learn it in a fashion house, but they learned it on the internet. I challenge you. You know why? The internet is not even free. It looks like it is free. The information you get there is free, but you get that information by loading data, or what we call MBs. You activate a data plan, right? So the data plans are available. You will observe that if you do a budget today of your money, you'll observe that you spend 80% on data. There's one